again, today's back at you with today's workout for Tuesday, March 24th. Going to be again lower body workout. So there's going to be two components. We'll explain, demonstrate, do the first component, and then we'll do the second component. So the first component is going to be a series of static holds. We're going to do shrimp squat holds and single leg RDLs. We'll do 30 seconds of each on one leg, and then 30 seconds of each on another, so 2 minutes. Then what you'll do is you'll rest for 30 seconds to a minute, and then you'll repeat it a second time, rest 30 seconds to a minute, and then repeat it a third time. Similar to other videos, best way to probably go to do this is that do it with me. Then when we get to the end, rewind it, do it a second time, rewind it, and do it a third time. Once you've done three times, then we'll move on to the second component. So just to show you what these are going to look like, we start with that shrimp squat. So basically we start with the feet together like so. We just go into a little bit of a tuck position, kind of like I was skiing. All right? It's kind of skiing right here. And then basically I'm going to put all my weight on my right leg and then just pick my left leg up. My knees stay tucked together essentially, and I'm just bending this left leg, and I've got all my weight on my right leg, just holding position. So we'll hold that for 30 seconds on the right leg, and then from that position, we're probably going to need a wall or something for balance when we do this. So I establish, get onto that right leg, so we'll hold 30 seconds here, balance, and then I'll kick my left leg back, and we're going to hold 30 seconds of this single leg RDL on the right leg, making sure that I push this hip down and from the foot, through the knee, through the hip, through the shoulder. Everything is as horizontal as possible. Then I can just stay in place and I can flip. I can go to the other side. I don't got to turn around. I can just keep facing the same direction. Go to the other leg with that shrimp squat hold and then with that single leg RDL. So 30 seconds of each. Take us 2 minutes. Rewind the video. Do it a second time. Rewind the video. Do it a third time. And then we'll get into component 2, part 2 of the workout. All right. So. And make sure you guys are doing the warm-ups, all right? We just make sure you're doing the warm-ups, all right? Don't want you to go into these things cold and then increase that chance of injury, and then your performance will be crap, all right? So do the warm-ups, all right? Here we go. Getting the feet together. Got my wall if I need it. Get down to position here, shoulders down and back, belly tight, neutral spine. All that weight on that right leg, and I'm picking that left leg up. We just got to hold here. So these 2 minutes, they can seem like a long time when we get into it. So we want to make sure that we're sitting into our hips, and that in this case, my right glute, let me turn around for you guys, right here, that I got all this weight into my right glute right now. All right, 10 seconds, so we're going to kick over into that single leg RDL. So really strong through that glute and that quad. Holding my position here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to kick over into that single leg RDL. So making sure that I push my left hip down and my foot through my knee, through my hip, through my shoulders is as horizontal as possible. I want to be really active with this foot that I'm standing on. So I want to think about the big toe really grabbing at the ground so I can activate that arch. All right, working on that balance. Good, really strong balance position, really strong feet and ankles. Here we go, and switch. So bring those feet together. I'm going to shift. I'm going to get that weight onto my left leg. Now, with the single leg, with the shrimp squat, with the single leg squat hold, my torso is going to be closer to 45 degrees. And with that single leg RDL, my torso is going to be closer to that horizontal, flat position. So 10 more seconds. The softer the surface that you do this on, the more challenging that it will be. All right, ready? And kick over into that single leg RDL. Good, pull those shoulders down the back. Don't allow any rounding to occur. Balance. Pull those shoulders down the back, neutral spine. Push that hip down. Hold position. 15 seconds. Good, strong. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that's one round. Rewind it. If you need a rest, take 30 seconds to a minute. If you don't, just rewind and do it again. and then do it a third time. Okay. So once you've done that, then we're going to get into the second component, which is going to be single leg box squats and either squats or air squats or squat jumps. So 5 rounds. You're going to do 10 single leg box squats with the right and then with the left, and then you're going to do 20. We're going to do upwards of, we're going to do 20 squats or squat jumps. Now, with the single leg box squats, we're going to be working off of some sort of object, maybe a chair, maybe a couch, maybe your bed, wherever the case might be, where I am just squatting off of one leg, right? So I want to start with something high for that first round, whatever's going to be high for me. So I got a stool here with a couple of towels on it. And I'll be sitting here, and I'm just going to stand up and sit down. Stand up and sit down, just using that right leg. I want to make sure that my knee and my toe are lined up with one another. I don't want to have that knee and that toe buckling in on one another. I don't want to have that knee buckling in. So after I've done my first round, I'm like, that wasn't so bad. Then I can go down in height. Maybe I started out at my bed, and now I go to a chair. All right, so I go a little bit lower for that second round, and I'm doing 10 on each leg. All right. Now, so you did 10 on the right, 10 on the left for round number 1, and now we're gonna do either air squats or squat jumps. So air squats, just like we've all done, we know how to do. Squatting and standing, squatting and standing, all right? If you need a chair, use a chair. All right? Stand and sit, stand and sit, all right? Chair can be whatever height, whatever's gonna work for you, strength, mobility, whatever your limitations are, use the appropriate size height. For the squat jumps, just demonstrate those. So it's a squat with a jump, right? Don't have to come off the ground terribly high. I just want to get a little bit of air between me and the ground. Right? So what I'll do here is I'll demonstrate what a round looks like. All right, and in between rounds, you'll take 1 to 2 minutes rest. So 10 single leg box squats, 10 single leg box squats, 20 squats, 20 squat jumps. Take that 1 to 2 minutes rest, and then go ahead and just keep getting it done. If any of those numbers are too much for you, or you get too fatigued as you go on in the workout, just cut it down. Cut the 10s down to 8 or 6. Cut the squats from 20 to 15 or 10, something like that. All right. So here we go. I'll just demonstrate real quickly what one round will look like. All right. So I'm going to start here. First round should be something that's fairly reasonable for you. Want to make sure that this foot stays flat on the ground. We don't want that heel to come off the ground. Make sure the knees and toes stay lined up with each other. But basically all of our squatting principles, none of it changes, right? Everything stays the same. All right? So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, balance, and 10. And then the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So it's fairly easy. So on the next round, I'm going to go something a little bit lower and see what I can do. Now I'm going to do my 20. I'm going to do squat jumps. You can either do regular squats or squat jumps, but starting out doing 20. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Cool. Now I'm going to rest 1 to 2 minutes, I'm gonna do it again. 5 times. All right, there it is. Now it's your turn. Go get it done.